Hello and welcome everyone to Cafe. I'm Crystal Candy.
And I'm Clarence Reynolds. It is great to be back with you to share all of the fun and exciting events happening this week.
So the Orlando Science Center last year opened up their new life exhibit, which is really cool. It explores all the different ecosystems and you feel like you're immersed in it, from the swamp, which we're all familiar with in Florida, to the rainforest, to the ocean. So here is a little sneak peek of the life exhibit. This is the life exhibit at the Orlando Science Center. It is the largest and most comprehensive exhibit that they have ever attempted, and it tells the story of our planet through the animals who inhabit it in 3 different ecosystems. And to tell us more about the animal story is Jenny Bowles, who is the animal care manager here at the Orlando Science Center. And we are here now in the swamp. Of course, we're in Florida, so we know what goes with the swamp. We've got alligators, we've got turtles. Tell us what people can expect here in the swamp.
Yeah, so the life exhibit has 3 separate areas. We have the swamp, the ocean, and the rainforest. But the really great part about the swamp is it allows you to get closer to the wildlife that's in your own backyard here in Florida, that is there, but you might not be completely aware of. Learning more about them and what role we play in making sure that they're taken care of in our backyards.
So in the swamp, we've got, the superstars. You got to have some alligators and turtles.
Yes.
What else can people see here in the swamp, which is very unique?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So we have 5 gators that are in our gator pool here. We also have 5 different species of aquatic turtles, including one very large snapping turtle, red-eared sliders, yellow-bellied sliders, all cohabitating together so that you can see how they would work together in an actual environment out in the wild.
Yeah, I noticed earlier I saw an alligator under the heat lamp on top of a turtle.
Yes.
I've never seen that before, but that's what you're going to see here.
They stack, they share food, definitely moving around exactly like they would in the wild is exactly what you're going to experience here. And we make sure that all of their needs are provided. You're seeing their heat lamps, their UV lamps, because they're obviously not getting that direct sunlight in here like they would outside.
Yeah.
So everything's provided and you get to see how they would normally behave.
You've done a great job. And then the squirrels, we experience squirrels in different ways here in Florida.
Correct.
But you have something very unique and special with that exhibit.
We do. So we have 2 squirrels that are over here. The squirrels are actually the only animal here that are not native to Florida. They are native to islands that are off the coast of China. They are called Prevost squirrels. But we have an entire system that runs above your head, so those squirrels can be running around. You can see how quick they are. You can see the way that they move. You can watch out for other things that they do. But it's a really interactive exhibit. It's a lot of fun to see how they move through things.
And then around the corner from the squirrels, we also have the very mysterious owls.
Burrowing owls, yep, another animal that you can find in your backyard, but they're one of the most fascinating animals to me because you can find them in super cold temperatures. They can thrive in really hot temperatures. So they do perfectly all over Florida, but they actually do burrow into the ground and they live here in like the grassy land areas of Florida. Yes, we have 2 of them over there.
That's fascinating. And you normally can't get up close like that with owls. That's
you
really
cannot, no. So those are animals that are really reclusive. They keep to themselves. So to be able to see them and then get that close to them and how they work, it's pretty fascinating.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So why don't we go get up close with some more creatures
Sounds good.
in the ocean. So we're going to go to the ocean now. We are now here in the ocean, and I love the fact, Jenny, that when you walk into this exhibit, you start to become transported with the music and the lights, and then you're here in front of this gigantic tank.
It's very immersive. You literally walk downwards on a ramp, and then you end up in front of our large shark tank here with all of these beautiful fish that you can find in the oceans around the Florida area. You go around the corner and we have a coral tank that's at a level for kids so they can see it. You can get down on the level with your children. We also have a touch tank with all of our aquatic inverts that people can actually get in there and be completely involved in getting to know how they feel and how they move when you're interacting with them.
So I saw one of the sharks in here.
Yes.
you're actually going to be able to have people like in the zoo. You can actually get inside of here and like
Yep.
teach and talk to students about it.
Correct. Yeah, our intention is that when we have to do all of our husbandry for the tank, we will be snorkeling inside the tank. Our team will be trained to do that. We'll do shark feeds from the upper platform up here so that we can do programming and talk to people about the sharks and about our reefs and our oceans that are around the state of Florida. So we'll have a lot of keeper interactions when we're in here.
I also love that you are learning about the ocean when
Yes.
you're in here, and you're learning not just the names of some of these fish and the species, you're learning about the importance of the coral reefs. You're learning about some ways that you, as just a human in this world, can get along with the sea creatures.
Yeah, we really have very thoughtful signage that's all over the exhibit that people can read and learn about. This is another beautiful environment that we're lucky enough here in Florida to exhibit. We're surrounded by the oceans, so it's another thing that we learn about how we impact it, how we benefit from it, and how those things combine together, how we work together to make that all, coexist. So
The touch tank has to be one of your more popular
For sure.
exhibits, and people can really get up close. I see a lobster in there,
Yep.
a sea cucumber,
correct,
crabs.
yep, starfish, yeah, a bunch of different types of inverts. The reality is there is studies that have been done on the fact that somebody can go to a zoo and they can see these beautiful exotic animals, but if they're far away from them, they get it, they think it's wonderful, but the second they're able to touch something, the second they can interact with it, it takes that appreciation, that connection to a completely different level, and we're able to provide that here in our ocean, so it's really wonderful.
That's what's so beautiful about the Life exhibit, is being able to get up close and
Absolutely.
experience it. All right, so I love the ocean so much. It's such a calming Zen place, but we still have one final place, the rainforest.
Correct.
So let's head over to
Sounds
the
good.
rainforest. We are now here at last in the rainforest, and you can feel that we are in the rainforest.
You sure can.
And that's the beautiful thing, just like
Yeah.
the ocean, you feel like you're immersed.
Absolutely.
This is quite a special place.
It is. It offers you a little bit something different than the other two environments. Those environments you can find in your backyard. You can go to the ocean. You can go to the swamps here in Florida. The rainforest is something that if you can't find a place like here at the Orlando Science Center, you'd never be able to experience these animals. You get the hot, humid temperatures here in Florida, but not this lush environment and the animals that are in it. It is the immersive rainforest experience.
Obviously, we know we've got some company behind
do.
us as one of the animals in the exhibit. So tell me a little bit about, let's talk about the birds first, because
Sure.
you've got birds flying overhead.
We do. So we have a perch over here where we have our sun conures. This is a mated pair, Rio and Tika. We also have free-flighted birds in the exhibit, 15 of them that are roaming the exhibit, flying around, going in and out for their food sources. We have a two-toed sloth in the exhibit, red-footed tortoises. Behind us we have a waterfall with our cichlids. So a whole bunch of different species that you can come in and they are moving around you completely, no barriers between you and them.
That is what's really cool, is when you walk in here, first of all, the fact that it is so high and you can hear the birds,
Yep.
you can hear the sounds of the waterfall, you feel
Yeah.
the humidity. You guys have done a great job
Thank you.
of making people feel as though they are in the rainforest.
For sure, yeah, it's a wonderful thing to experience and to see all the animals, and again, our interactions with them, and to be able to sit in here and feel like you're a part of this wonderful environment. It's something you won't get to experience in many other places.
So the sloth, I know, is one of the stars of the exhibit.
They're a very
and
popular animal, yes, yeah. And for us in general, everybody has a love for Miss Izzy. She does, for the most part, what sloths do. They are nocturnal animals, so she sleeps during the day, gets a little active at times if she's looking for some food or a new place that she wants to sleep in the exhibit. But for the most part, sleeping in her hammock is what she does, and then she's active at night.
This is really the showstopper here, isn't it? And you've really taken on quite a lot of challenges in interacting and being able to get all these species in one place. It's not an easy task.
It is not. Every single exhibit that you find here at the Science Center is a mixed species exhibit, which means that you have to take into account as an individual species, what are the needs of that animal, but how do those needs affect the next animal, and is that going to negatively impact them? And if it is, you have to make adjustments to figure out how they can coexist and all of them have those needs met in a positive way. It's a lot of moving pieces that are hard sometimes to figure out.
I'm glad you guys have figured it out, but it's also so satisfying to see the people walk in here and really feel transported.
Absolutely. And when you see the people come in and how excited they are to be here, how happy they are. You see the little kids getting excited to see animals that they've maybe only seen in pictures. It's something that we've been working for a really long time, and to see it all come together, it's incredibly rewarding. We're very, very proud of it.
Well, you heard it. If you can't experience the rainforest in person off in another continent, you can experience it here at the Orlando Science Center as part of the Life exhibit. Jennifer Voles, thank you so much for joining us, the Animal Care Manager here at the Orlando Science Center. So to check out more information about the Life exhibit or the Orlando Science Center in general, you can check out their website at osc.org.
So what's your favorite part?
So it's hard to pick, but if I'm gonna pick, it's gotta be the ocean. Because from the lighting that you guys saw to the ocean sounds as you walk down the ramp into the ocean exhibit, it just makes you feel so calm and relaxed. And then you can touch the starfish and really feel like hands-on with it.
I can't wait to see it. It's nice.
I highly recommend. Well, join the Art and History Museum's Maitland on February 26th at 5:30 p.m. for a discussion exploring humanity's connection to nature, inspired by their new Future Nature exhibition. This panel discussion will explore how humankind's relationship with nature has been reflected in cultural expressions throughout history, with a particular focus on the arts. Scholars will trace the evolution of these narratives, examining how scientific advancements have shaped our understanding and representation of the natural world. To learn more, visit artandhistory.org.
The Basilica of the National Shrine of Mary, Queen of the Universe, is hosting the Herrera Brothers, a piano and violin duo, on February 28th at 7:30 p.m. Cited by the New York Concert Review as providing a riveting and dynamic performance at their most recent concert at Carnegie Hall, the critically acclaimed Herrera Brothers have captivated audiences throughout the United States and abroad. Their virtuosity and passion will transport you to a world of musical beauty and emotion. Go to maryqueenoftheuniverse.org for details.
The Bach Festival presents a musical travelogue on February 28th at 7:30 p.m. Embark on a journey around the world where works by Gershwin, Brahms, von Supp, Copland, and more will transport you around the world in just 80 minutes. From bustling cities to serene riversides, you'll explore a captivating fusion of cultural landscapes through the evocative power of music, all while experiencing the diverse sounds and rhythms of different cultures. Visit BachFestivalFlorida.org for more information. We have a special treat today. Our friend Carol Barnes is here. You guys know her, but today she is here to talk about the Breakthrough Theater.
Absolutely.
And you were sharing with me that this has kind of been a passion for you that happened after you retired. We're going to talk all about the Breakthrough Theater, but tell me how you got involved.
Well, I've always kind of been involved with theater, but you know, you work and you get a job and then you retire and you go, now what am I going to do? And I actually had two friends that were on the board of the Breakthrough Theater. They said, you haven't done stage shows in years, come to an audition. And in fact, it was 3 years ago about this time. I went to an audition, I met everybody, I was cast in a show, and well, I'm still there.
They must have liked you.
I guess they did.
They saw your passion for the Breakthrough Theater. So tell me a little bit about what the Breakthrough Theater Company is. Because a lot of people are involved, and it sounds like you all wear many hats.
We actually do. We like to say that Breakthrough Theater really is a true community theater. That means we don't have a paid staff, we don't have, you know, lots of folks coming in, you know, doing things, but we have lots of volunteers coming in. Everybody is a volunteer at the theater. So one show you might see the person on stage singing cabaret, and then the next week they're over there, you know, sewing a costume. Perfect. So everybody comes in. It's a real family situation, and we're so excited about all of our season and all the things coming up.
So this is the 16th season, correct? And you guys have something this year that is the second year happening. So I didn't know if this was something already in existence. Crazy little thing called
Murder.
Tell me all about it.
Well, basically, for about 5 years, we did Crazy Little Thing Called Love. And so they were all 10-minute short plays, about 8 or 10 of them, and they all revolved around love. Well, we said, okay, that's kind of run its course. Let's do something else.
Let's do something juicy.
And we kind of checked with our audiences and all the folks on Facebook and Instagram. Well, it was murder mysteries. Everybody loves a murder mystery. So this year we have 8 plays, we have 5 directors, we have over 20 actors doing 8 shows, all revolving around a murder or a mystery. And you have to come into the theater, put on your detective hat. Some of them are very, very funny. They're very, Carol Burnett-ish.
Slapstick type.
Yeah, so it's kind of silly. Some of them are a little more, you're going down this path, and all of a sudden at the very last scene, you're going, oh,
The plot twist.
the plot twist is there. So it's so much fun.
It sounds very immersive because of the audience that you have and the fact that it is a pretty intimate theater setting. But also, I would think the activities surrounding putting on a series of plays in such a short amount of time is pretty fun to be a part of as an audience member.
Oh, it's exciting. We're 65 seats, roughly. It's in the Aloma Business Center. So you have lots of free on-site parking. There's restaurants and ice cream places all around the theater. And you come in and something is already set up on stage for the very first show. So you'll go, I wonder why that bottle of bleach is sitting on that chair. Or I wonder why that coat and hat are on the sofa. So as soon as you come in the theater, you are in the mystery. And then, as I say, each one is about 10 minutes. We've had over 33 submissions, so we kind of whittled it down to those 8 great shows.
Nice.
And the other directors and I are so excited. We have such great casts. And yes, it will make you laugh, and it'll make you gasp, and it'll make you kind of think, oh, I didn't see that coming.
Just listening to you describing it, it just brings back the idea and the whole concept of the fact that theater is so creative, so many people are involved, and when we get off of our screens and we actually see something take place and unfold in person, there's a magic to it.
There really is, and it's that interplay of the audience and the folks on stage, and I've been on both sides of that I always promote people see live theater. If you look at my Facebook page, it says see live theater, because there's nothing like it. Because as soon as you hear the audience go, or you hear them laugh, or you get that, it's that great feeling of, oh, we fooled them this time. Or, oh, it really is as funny as we think. Or at Breakthrough, we have such a great variety of shows. We have the murder mysteries coming up, but we have musical cabarets. We have, of course, musicals. Our big musical this spring is The Prom, so folks are going to love seeing that. And our junior shows, we have Mean Girls Junior. We have student productions. We have radio shows, the old-timey read the script radio shows.
Such a classic.
Regular classic plays like Old Town and, Our Town, and, shows that you may have seen before, but maybe you haven't seen in a while. And then there's new shows, and there's local playwright shows like this one.
I think there is no better person to talk about the passion for theater and to really highlight everything that the Breakthrough Theater is all
Come
about.
see
the
shows.
news. So tell us the website so people can find out more.
Right, all the information is on breakthroughtheatercompany.com, and it's theater with an R-E, so breakthroughtheatercompany.com. We're on Aloma Avenue, just a little bit east of 436. Again, lots of free parking right there, lots of great restaurants around, and I can guarantee a great and interesting and fun evening of mystery and murder.
Okay, no one better to talk about it than our friend Carol Barnes. Thank you so much for joining us. Looking forward to seeing more about the Breakthrough Theater Company. Thank you.
Welcome to the Kit Kat Club. Orlando Shakes presents the musical Cabaret, now through March 3rd. Bold and provocative, this landmark musical shines a spotlight on Berlin in the late 1920s and the colorful, gritty, and hedonistic lives found inside the Kit Kat Club, while outside, dark forces are rising to power. With its powerful music and thought-provoking themes, Cabaret is a timeless classic that continues to resonate with audiences today. For tickets and showtimes, visit orlandoshakes.org.
Winter Garden City Hall hosts Reflection of Time 3, now through February 28th. This exhibition explores the journey of African-American artists such as Central Florida's Wanda Granville and how their works served as a testament to preserving time. Granville's charcoal drawings capture the day-to-day people of her community in a deeply relatable way. She sees her art as a platform to honor individuals. This exhibition series hopes to preserve a small portion of the continuous American struggle. To learn more, go to crealdi.org.
The Winter Garden Heritage Museum presents the exhibition From House Calls to Hospitals, Caring for West Orange County, now through March 31st. This historical exhibition explores the evolution of healthcare in West Orange County from the early days of house calls to the development of modern hospitals. Discover the stories of doctors, nurses, and patients who shaped the healthcare landscape of the region. For more details, go to wghf.org.
The Albin Palaschik Museum and Sculpture Gardens presents A Matter of Time, sculptures by Paul Balaker, now through April 13th. Immerse yourself in the world of contemporary sculpture with this exhibition featuring the works of Paul Balaker, an accomplished and self-taught artist located in Palm Coast, Florida. Balaker creates sculptures that are intended to elicit a sense of responsibility to our environment. His unique process transforms locally found cedar driftwood into sophisticated, fantastical sculptures featuring nature's creatures and the human figure. For more information, visit palaschik.org. I always felt like driftwood by itself is so cool.
Artistic, yeah.
You could just put some driftwood, but I would love to see that.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Well, that wraps up this week of events. If you have one you'd like to share with us for next month, send us an email at cafe@ocfl.net. I'm Crystal Candy.
And I'm Clarence Reynolds. Remember to join us next week to see what's new and exciting in your community.
Hi, it's Carissa. Join me on Taste of the Town, where we explore beautiful restaurants here in Orlando, all while enjoying their tasty cuisine. Come with me to visit All Red so you too can enjoy your taste of the town. Come on, let's go. Hello and welcome to Taste of the Town. I'm Carissa Clark. I'm here at Old Red in Icon Park, and I'm so excited to be here because I love it. It's such a wonderful space, and their general manager, Brian Yule, is here to share a delicious recipe. Brian, thank you for being here.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, this is delicious. I can smell it. I cannot wait for you to share. Thank you. Now, what is the name of this recipe?
So this is our entree called the Neon Lights Sizzlin' Shrimp.
Okay, wait, that is fun. That is fun. So how did you come up with the name?
So Neon Lights is a nod to Nashville and all of the downtown Broadway scene where all the neon lights are kind of like the main thing.
Yeah.
So it's a recurring theme in country music in general. So
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
it's fun.
Yeah, okay. And Brian's a little bit of fun.
A little bit.
You are. Okay, so wonderful. So please walk us through. It just smells so good.
Okay, so this one, when we designed this, we had in mind something that was fun and flavorful, but also on the lighter side. So we've got the two sides with this are two veggie options. So we've got fresh grilled corn on the cob. Who doesn't love that, especially in the summertime when it's sweet and coming out great? This is a relative newcomer to the menu. This is broccolini, just like its smaller, better known cousin, broccoli, but it's got a little bit more flavor and a little bit more more body.
And that's beautiful. This is just a bright plate already.
Right, so the colors are great going into it. This one we grill on the char grill, and this one we saute with our homemade herb garlic compound butter. So a lot of flavors going on there.
I mean, you cannot go wrong with that.
It's great.
Okay.
The shrimp, they're peeled, deveined, ready to eat. These are medium-sized shrimp. You're going to get 3 skewers per order.
Oh, wonderful.
And let me see the best
How
way
many
to
do we have?
arrange
We have 1,
these.
2, 3, 4. Oh, that's
You're-
a nice portion.
You're going to get 15 shrimp, and that's 9 ounces. So this is a substantial meal here.
Yes, it is.
So we also sprinkle it with our proprietary barbecue rub, which is made just for Old Red, and all the Old Reds have it. So it's got that flavor going on. Then it's getting flat top grilled, getting juicy, getting delicious, and then we hit it with our Nashville Honey Hot, which also comes,
That's awesome.
so you get a little sweet and a little hot,
Oh, my word.
and it's a nice little contrast of flavors.
Brian, this is so amazing. So, I mean, if you ever needed a reason to come on in an Old Red, I mean, this is going to be it. I think it's inspiring because it's something that there's such a simplicity to it, but it's also incredibly thoughtful, right?
Absolutely.
Right. Wow. Now that is really fun. Okay, so when you come in here to enjoy this delicious plate, I'm gonna have a bite in a moment. I know that you have a lot of fun in here. So tell everyone a little bit about what goes on in Old Red.
Yeah, so we're most well known about our live music. We do live country music 7 days a week. On the weekdays, we have them during the dinner hours. And on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to have music all day long.
And what time does your dinner hour start?
So it's 6 p.m.
Okay, so 6 p.m.
Yeah.
All the way through. So you can come on in and get ready for some energy and live music and clearly some delicious food.
Absolutely, we're fun. We got a tractor hanging from the ceiling.
They do.
We've got world-class AV, sound and audio, so it's a show.
It is a beautiful space. I mean, it truly is. And so I also know that you run events. So is something like this something they'd be able to enjoy for events?
Yeah, on our private events, which we can accommodate of any size, up to 800, we can have anything that's on the menu, some version of it, party-friendly version, or anything that anybody could want. We can do carving stations, we can do sushi, we can do international cuisine.
My goodness.
If they want it, we'll make it happen. The sky's the limit.
Well, how about this? I'm going to have a little nibble because I'd be crazy not to.
How's that? Not too much heat?
Delicious. Like, I want to have more. I want to have more. Brian, so good.
Glad you like it.
Thank you so much, Brian.
My pleasure.
I invite you to go to the website for more information. Please come down here to Old Red so you can enjoy your taste of the town. Until then, I'll see you around town.